So it seems to be Kylie Jenner is staying at work past 40 hours to persuade us that she and her sisters don't just have children with individuals of color. Since word on the road is she's as of now pregnant with Timothee Chalamet's child, and Travis Scott isn't having it obviously. Travis is enraged about this, not just on the grounds that he and Kylie had an understanding that she would just have jokes around with him. Yet he was trusting that her relationship with Timothy was only some sort of excursion, particularly since he's not the kind of fellow that she generally goes for. Yet after the per declaration, he figures their relationship may be genuine, and he is unsettled about it. I mean, Travis has been tossing some significant shade at Kylie and Timothy since they got together, so you can envision things he needs to say now that she's regarding to push a child out for this man. Currently, it's the majority of you all definitely know Kylie and Travis cut off their hit or miss friendship last year after Kylie got tired of Travis steadily going behind her back with different ladies. A source let us know week by week, at the hour of the separation, that they wanted to calmly co-parent their children. Yet they're certainly not together any longer. Kylie and Travis are off again. They should spend special times of year together. Yet she went to Aspen to be with her family and her companions up there. This has happened so often before they're known to be hit or miss, yet consistently remain companions and extraordinary co-guardians around the same time of their separation. Being reported, Kylie and Timothy ignited dating bits of gossip after they were seen collaborating at Paris Design Week. A source later affirmed that she and Timothy were to be sure seeing one another, and that Kylie was truly getting a charge out of spending time with Timothy, since everything is such a ton simpler with Timothy. Contrasted with when she's with Travis, she's getting to know him. Kylie is having some good times following quite a while of to and fro with Travis. She simply needs to date with next to no strain. This situation has Travis truly squeezed, and he chose to begin tossing shots at Timothy. He came at Timothy in his new tune Implosion, in which he alluded to Timothy's job in Willy Wonka, guaranteeing that Kylie won't track down anybody as hot as him. He rapping the cheddar fold over me, 'cause I got property chocolate AP, and the chocolate BES, got the Willy Wonka industrial facility. Consume a competitor like his calories, track down one more fire as hot as me BF Willy Wonka. My homeboys are not generally going to see Willy Wonka. She'll not. Travis attempting to scare Timothy with all that hyper-manly crab. Many individuals definitely realized it would not have been some time before he followed through with something like this. Yet we didn't realize he planned to come in swinging and be this immediate. One individual expressed at no point ever, I would have figured I would observe her Travis Scott dissing Timothy. Shalom. Someone else expressed paying attention to complete implosion. Again Lun Fao, why Travis dissing Timothy? I'm crying brother gracious. Yet child Travis was not done at this time, since just after he dits Timothy, he chose to come for Kylie as well and uncovered her so recently. Travis and Playboy Cardi delivered their new tune Private Alcoves, and the melody quickly became a web sensation after fans saw that Travis had devoted an entire stanza to dissing the life out of Kylie. He blamed her for utilizing OAC to get thin so she could coordinate with Timothy. He likewise said that Kylie ought to quit attempting to rebrand herself into a renewed person, since that is not what she is. He rapped, she doing OAC, attempting to be different, attempting to be a renewed person. That is look risky. Need her thick, need her to move something like, if demonstrate something, don't you eliminate nothing. J. Travis understood what he was doing when he put this refrain out. Individuals have been estimating for some time now that Kylie's on OAC after her exceptionally extreme weight reduction, so the way that he would put her on impact for it, since he's pungent about her dating Timothy, is truly chaotic by the day's end. That is the mother of his children, and he's purposefully giving individuals space to menace her. Yet it seems to be Kylie and Timothy are unbothered by Travis pokes, since they have been disregarding him as a matter of fact, assuming seems as though they're showing improvement over before in light of the fact that a source extremely near Kylie and Timothy said Timothy satisfies Kylie more than she's at any point been in any of her connections, and that Kylie appreciates that he's a confidential person. The source said they've been seeing each other for north of a half year at this point. He fulfills Kylie, he has his own life, and comprehend that Kylie needs to focus on her children. He's enchanting, extremely cherishing, and defensive of Kylie. She appreciates that he's a confidential person. I couldn't say whether you all understand that, yet Kylie continues portraying Timothy as all that she believed that Travis should be. Nevertheless, he was unable to be, as though that wasn't at that point an insult for Travis. Kylie and Timothy sent the whole web into a free for all a couple of days prior after the news broke that Kylie is expecting her most memorable child. With Timothy, these bits of gossip ignited after the entertainer Daniel Tiesha uncovered on his web recording that a supermarket laborer who saw Kylie's child knock let him know that Kylie was pregnant. Evidently, the Kardashians leased that entire supermarket to film a few scenes for staying aware of the Kardashians. One of the scenes included Kylie flaunting her child knock and declaring to her fans that she's expecting a youngster with Timothy. Daniel said, "Here's something insane. I went to the store in Malibu, and I was conversing with a representative there. I attempted to keep away from it, yet I was conversing with this fellow. And I said, 'For what reason were you all shut yesterday?' This irregular supermarket individual is letting me know that the Kardashians leased the whole store and closed it down. And afterward they behaved like they were developed shopping for food." This was the scene that clearly happened. Kylie uncovers that she's pregnant again with Timothy's child. What a stunner. Now, when these tales began circumventing many individuals were looking out for Travis to respond in light of the fact that he's as of now made plainly he could do without Timothy. So you can as of now envision how irate he was. The point at which he figured out that Timothy had sowed a seed in Kylie. Obviously, Travis was annoyed about this, since he thinks the main justification for why Kylie permitted herself to get pregnant by Timothy is on the grounds that she needs to expose the claims that she and her sisters just get pregnant by people of color. I mean, Travis said in his melody that Kylie is rebranded and attempting to be a renewed person. It seems as though he accepts that her getting pregnant by a white man is essential for that rebranding. Yet don't get too energized, you all, since sources from Kylie's group just emerged to deny the claims. They said Kylie isn't pregnant and that Daniel is clout pursuing, not surprisingly, so it seems to be all that conceal that Travis was tossing probably won't be vital. In light of the fact that Kylie isn't even pregnant, basically not yet. I mean, she is as yet dating